What is up, everyone? I changed my name so the name doesn't matter, but it's been a while. I decided to upload this just because of the new stuff they announced, the new change to Sonic. I love Sonic, and I was gonna see Sonic the Hedgehog originally before all the whining and bitching started, uh and people
Mm.
and people wanted to basically wanted to change what he looked like. I mean, I hated the way he looked like. That wasn't Sonic to me, but anyway, let's get this started. All right. So, you there, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. So, shit is now recording. So I'm gonna watch this, and we're gonna talk about it.
I'm Sonic.
You and
a
me?
little ball
Yes.
of super energy in an extremely
Oh, okay.
handsome package. On my
Hey,
planet,
hang on. Stop talking, goddammit.
I'm Sonic. A little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. On my planet, people were always after my powers. So I came to yours. It gets a little lonely, but that's okay. I am living my best life on Earth. Ow! At the place Sonic! At the Bitches Mount also Sonic! Ugh, I can't with that guy. Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Why are you hiding out in my garage?
They're coming for me! If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe. You have to help me.
No, I don't.
Please, it's life or death.
Good morning, my rural chum.
Mr. Dr. Robotnik, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait! Don't hurt him! Road trip?
This can't be happening to me.
Oh my god, stop the car right now! What? The world's largest rubber band ball? We gotta see it!
No, this is not some fun family road trip.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
Whatever this creature is, I'm going to uncover the source of its power.
Yeah, hey.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk. Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them!
We gotta lay low. Let me show you how it's done. So should we get out of here?
Yeah, time to go.
I always want to do this. Nailed it! Uh-oh. Let's go! Here comes the boom!
How are you not dead?
I have no idea!
Oh, give me a big fat break! That was an illegal left, by the way.
Aw, this one is cute. Let's keep him. Oh, come on! You've got car insurance, right?
Why would you throw your life away for this silly little alien?
Good time.
He's my friend.
Let's go! This is my power. And I'm using it to protect my friends. Let's go! Let's go! So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. I don't see the appeal. That is very gross. Let's go!
Okay. So, all right. Are you there, Caleb?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, cool. All right. Okay. That trailer was a lot better than the last
Yes,
one.
it was.
Oh
Definitely a
my-
lot better.
Oh my god. If I can laugh at the trailer, that okay. I'm pretty. It doesn't remind it. Okay, so my only grief with this trailer, it's not. It's not Sonic from like the 4Kids TV, which I think is the best Sonic. It's the early '90s fucking chili dog loving fucking Sonic. Yeah, like that, which isn't a problem, but I kind of wished it was the other Sonic, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I'm replaying it. With,
Um,
So
I'm replaying it too. If it makes you
So-
feel any better to just kind of rewatch it without sound.
so they kept the ring thing, which I still think that's kind of dumb, honestly.
The ring thing is actually, if you read the comics, they have a thing in the comics called warp rings. Slash, it's also from the video games, kind of like when you get to the end of the goal,
Oh yeah,
it's a
but
giant
that's
ring.
yeah, but yeah. But if it's all right, if it's in the comics and it's canon, okay, fine. Maybe I just don't know enough about Sonic. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's no big deal. I'm just surprised they kept it. I love they reference the Flash. Oh my god, please. I love
Yeah.
they reference the Flash, and if I remember this one correctly, it's the early uh I think this is Wally West Flash. I think. So this would be in the 80s. What number is that? Oh well, who cares? But I love because everyone always compares the Flash versus Sonic, like who's faster.
Yeah.
That is also adorable. He's running in a he ripped out the core components of a dryer and he made a hamster wheel. That's adorable.
But that's okay. I am living
Then-
my best life on Earth.
Yeah.
Ow.
So I didn't notice this. They so I just realized. So I'm looking at the baseball scene right now. The eyes are still separated, but they put white there
Yeah,
to basically make it look like it's together. Like it's still
Yeah.
fur.
I guess I didn't notice that either till just seeing it now. But I guess that's not really a huge.
No, that looks
Complaint?
it looks good. It
It looks
good.
natural, yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. It,
I definitely like how when they were saying before that when they approached this at first, they wanted him to have a more realistic design because there's no way you can put a cartoony Sonic in the human world. Which, when you're looking at this, you can 100% disagree.
yeah, right. Exactly. Like especially I love the people complain about that, but the guy actor, he's in so many like cartoony live action movies. Like that's probably
Right.
why he got picked for this role. Because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, we'll just throw this guy in. He's been in whatever Scooby Doo, fucking Yogi Bear shit. Yeah. Oh, I love they put the white stripe on the shoes too.
Yeah.
Uh, it kind of looks like his the last pair from the last trailer, but like they just put the white tape over
Less
the shoe.
realistic.
Yeah, less realistic.
They
Like
look like, yeah, they look like his shoes, not
Yeah.
like some Nike brand.
yeah, and oh my god, okay, that's a cool pose. They kept the glove, or they brought back the gloves. That was my other big
Yes.
complaint because his fucking weird imp hands from the last one.
Right. He looks less like I don't want to say human-like everyone else, but more or less like
He looks like Sonic. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He looks like Sonic. He literally looks. Oh my god, why am I clicking on this shit? My only, my only thing with this song when they introduced the human guy, like I wish they would have did the meow.
Oh yeah, I do kind of like how they brought that back just to kind of reference it because
No,
it got memed
Yeah.
like as
well, no,
soon
they,
as the
they,
trailer came out, like everybody memed it.
the scene's there, but he doesn't say it. That's the problem. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I wish he would have said it. He'd be like,
Do you wonder if they
meow?
took it out of the film?
Probably. Well, they did a lot. They did a lot of changes, not just for Sonic, but they added like all new scenes. They added new scenes for Jim
See,
Carrey.
this
too.
one is 3 minutes. I know. That's what we're getting a lot more than we did with the other trailer. Let's see. How long is the other trailer?
I have 2 minutes and 51 seconds. So like a positive thing, which I kind of noticed with the last Sonic, he's shorter. He's smaller. Like,
Yeah.
that's a good thing though. because if he was too tall,
Yeah.
he'd look weird. So
Yeah.
so what I'm
By,
trying
by
to,
a few inches, but it's noticeable.
yeah, what I'm trying to figure out is uh I wonder if at the end of this, I guarantee their after credit scene or whatever, because you know there's gonna be one. They're either gonna introduce
Yeah.
Knuckles, Tails, or Shadow. It's one of those three. Like,
I think it would be kind of weird to bring in Shadow before you bring in Tails or Knuckles, especially
yeah,
Tails.
True.
Or maybe if they brought them in all at once,
I could see
like
I
oh,
could
he
see
meets
them bring.
Tails along the way of like
I could see them
trying
bring.
to face Shadow.
No, I was thinking more that they introduce Tails when they had to uh like fight Knuckles, because they did that like in a very small period of Knuckles being the anti-hero or whatever.
Hmm.
So I guarantee it, so that's what I was thinking, like how the hell are they gonna top Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik as a villain?
Right.
And like
They could always bring in Metal Sonic.
yeah. I mean that would make
That
sense
would
if
be a
like
great counter.
if like if Sonic if Sonic brings in Tails, then they go try to find the Chaos Emeralds. They meet Knuckles. Then the main villain is Metal Sonic, and they have to team up.
Hmm.
So damn, that'd be a pretty lit movie.
So real quick,
Mm.
two things. Is the other trailer is about 2 minutes and 55 seconds. The one with this old design. Now, the only difference between that trailer and this one is the other trailer mainly focused on the human characters slash bringing up the plot, kind of, and then showed a couple of shots with Sonic. So it was really kind of hard to like look at his design
Yep.
versus
Basically, he was
this new one, which
yeah.
all the shots were mainly focused on Sonic.
Basically, the last trailer it only showed Sonic as like the side character instead of like it's Sonic the Hedgehog movie, not guy plus Sonic. So okay, I see what.
Right, like not Jim Carrey plus the other guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's. I mean, now this one, it's all. This trailer is all about Sonic, basically.
Yeah. Which is good.
It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
Yeah, like the whole fucking the ball and the paddle thing. That shit's gonna be a meme. That's I
That was
guarantee.
funny.
I guarantee that's gonna be a meme. Yeah, I laughed. That was pretty damn funny.
Whatever this creature is.
What did you think about the lightning effect when he goes to not necessarily speed up, but I'm not really sure what it is or what its purpose is, but you know what I'm talking about? The blue lightning that
Yeah,
surrounds him.
it's the whole flash effect. It's you run so fast
Mhm.
you create kinetic energy, and that it's
Mhm.
not ten. The fuck is on my goddamn keyboard? It's not technically lightning. It's kinetic energy. So that's
Right.
probably why there was that EMP, which I guess that kind of makes sense, kind of, but that's more of a flash thing. That shouldn't that shouldn't be a Sonic thing,
Yeah.
which isn't a big deal.
Um,
Oh my god, the bar scene when he's throwing those fucking darts. Is so,
Darts.
oh my god.
I always want to do this. Nailed it.
Well, the thing is
Okay,
like
so
in the games.
I'm at the lightning scene. I'm watching
Mhm.
it. It seems like when he rolls now, maybe it's because the CGI effects. Maybe they angled it a
Mhm.
little weird, but like when he rolls from he looks like 3 times bigger. It's short,
I have no idea.
like it's really short, but like he looks massive. Yeah, because there's small, that's big, and you line that up with the tank. It's pretty damn big, actually.
How are you not dead?
I have no
Hmm.
idea.
I think what
Cute. Let's keep him.
Gotta get to that scene. Hang on.
Car insurance, right?
You know what the time mark on that video is?
Uh,
Any rolls?
it's 153.
Oh, it's coming up. Oh, never mind then.
This is my power. And I'm using it to protect my friends.
Lied to me. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't think he looks bigger.
I think he looks bigger, unless I'm tripping. Like he looks massive. Okay, so all right, so you know his size before he hits the truck. You line that up. He goes. Oh my god! Quit Xing out. He goes up half the size of the truck or the tank.
How are you not dead?
I have no idea.
I mean, I guess we're gonna have to see because they like in the last trailer they showed him jumping out of the truck, slow motion, and then him turning into the ball.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna have to see that.
Good time.
But me personally, I don't see him or the size problem that you're pointing out.
No, it wasn't a problem. I was just like maybe I was just tripping.
No, not a problem, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Conundrum, or however you want to
Okay.
word that.
Another good thing about this fucking character design, he doesn't have human teeth. He's got
Does it?
no,
I guess I didn't even look at that.
he's got cartoon teeth, which is good. Like that's a good thing. Like they kept
Right.
it looks like they kept partial design because his hairs are kind of sticking out, like they're not all slicked
Yeah,
back.
his quills.
Yeah.
Well, they still have to show some sort of lifelikeliness. Like they can't just like have his like quills just like completely be flat, you know.
Yeah.
Which I'm not complaining about it. I think it still looks good.
Like I said, it just reminds me of the. It reminds me of the old, like the early '90s Sonic, not the.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna pull up the other one. Here we go. Okay. So,
Can you imagine
Hmm.
how different this film would have been had they kept the design and trying to watch this movie through and through? Like with the old design
Well, that's
and then
what I was-
comparing it to the new design.
Well, that's what I was mentioning before you and I started talking. I was recording.
Yeah.
I was still gonna see it just because of like
Right.
it's a Sonic movie, but like basically for the meme, not because it would be good. Like it was just like I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine now, especially seeing the new design and
hmm
seeing the whole new look. All right, I'm watching the old one. Okay. So this also kind of bothers me with the new trailer too. I don't understand the hair, like the fur. Like it is that something in the comics? Because like
What do you mean?
he fucking sheds and he loses like strands of hair and it still has like lightning or kinetic energy in it.
Not that I've seen necessarily. I guess I really don't have an explanation for it.
Yeah, here's the old design. I'm really happy they changed up the music because goddamn that did just not fit right.
Yeah.
20 minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across
The old trailer has 6.3 million views.
who could figure out
The
exactly
what?
4.3, I can't remember. I'm currently in an ad, so I can't see how many views it has. How many views does the new one have? Do you know already?
I'll let you know. Man. Okay.
Because this has to be gaining new reaction.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole alien thing? Like him being considered an alien and coming from a different world.
Well, I mean, if you See, there's so many people fucking reacting already. I can't fucking find the actual one. Paramount.
Right.
Paramount Pictures has 2.5 million views right now.
Already, Jesus.
That doesn't bother me just because I figured they would address that during like the shows, because if he came from one planet to another, it's technically alien.
Yeah, in Sonic X, they kind of like that's how it was like he came from like a different like alternate universe or world where it was like the worlds exist on the same plane and they're like in the exact spot in their own universes, just in a different like flipped like
Yeah.
mirror basically.
Meow.
Yeah, he's got the human teeth, literally.
Yeah,
I'm at the meow scene.
yeah, I'm watching it too.
Okay, pal, I want answers.
Basically, it looks like
His
So in that
Okay,
scene
okay.
when he goes into a ball,
Yeah, okay, that's coming up. Hang on.
they probably kept it the same because like they obviously had to change his design and change some of the scenes in the movies because they not necessarily almost done with it, but you know they were like in the middle of making this movie,
No, but thank you for asking.
and so they had to. I thought they were going to push the date back because it was supposed to release February, or it was supposed to release in November. Now it's releasing in February.
Yeah, no, I know.
But my thing is they probably kept that part the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just to save time, save money, and not to change the size of his ball motion.
Yeah, to me it just looked like it was bigger, but I guess not. So I'm at the scene before that where he's sitting in the car, and I'm getting a good look at him, like the old design's face. He's got no chin. He looks anime. He looks. His eyes look like.
Yeah, he does. I guess I never really thought about that. He looks more anime-ish than he does anything else.
Yeah. The fuck? Fuck off, phone.
Looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
I don't know. Then his whole maybe it was just because his whole body was just too tall,
No, but
and
thank
his and his face was yikes.
whatever this creature is.
Maybe they're actually about the same size,
Neutralize it.
and the older Sonic just looks taller because he's skinnier. So in the newer one, he just looks more rounded.
I took 9 million steps.
That makes
today.
sense.
So the one thing they didn't add in this in the new trailer is they didn't do the slow motion missile thing. So I wonder if they're still gonna keep that.
Be quiet. How much longer? I can't breathe.
Keep what?
That slow motion missile thing. It's like, oh look, I did 9 million
Oh,
steps
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Do you have your child in that bag?
I'm honestly not even sure how I feel about that scene.
Not mine. It's not your child.
Smells like body spray and an old ham.
I mean, you know, it's whatever.
Then they didn't show the Dr. Robotnik thing either. Huh.
Yeah,
I mean, I know they're gonna keep this. They're definitely gonna keep that. But
yeah. Can you imagine if they just made this whole new trailer and they were just like, "Psych, we're keeping the old design. We just wanted to see how you guys would react."
yeah, no shit.
A little ball of super extremely handsome package.
I would somehow believe that. I'm so happy they showed the old, like, that his planet is literally Green Hill Valley. Like that's you see that you see in the new trailer. You literally see the
Yeah, but like,
the checker blocks. You see the fucking ramp or the circle thing that he runs around. You see everything. You see the background. You see the waterfall, the bridge. Yeah, this is crazy.
how is that gonna tie into? Because his name's James Marsden or whatever. He's supposed to be like a sheriff or whatever for Green Hill County or whatever it is.
I think that's why he landed there, because it's like the alternate universe.
Oh, like I explained earlier.
Yeah.
That would make sense. That would make sense. What was your initial reaction when you heard that Jim Carrey was going to be Dr. Robotnik? Because he's...
I thought he was too skinny. I was like, really? There's a lot of fat actors who could pull, Dr. Robotnik.
Evan James. He doesn't really have like the, not necessarily deepish voice, but
He could. I mean, he was Jim Carrey, but he could do it.
I definitely think Jim Carrey has the humor for it. Like, because like when Jim Carrey gets into a role, he gets into a role.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
Like when he played the Grinch, he did that perfectly.
Yeah.
Whatever this creature is.
Let's see, fat actors.
Fat actor.
I had to come up.
And I noticed that they I've said this before. They changed the music, which I'm to be more upbeat and like different, I guess.
Mhm.
My God,
I guess they could have always put him into a fat suit. John Goodman could have made a good Eggman with his voice. You think?
Yeah. I mean, the way that Jim Carrey's acting, he could have easily done, or Kevin James could have done what he's doing. Like, I mean, I'm still gonna say this just because it's Paramount Picture, and they don't understand good movies, basically. But Jim Carrey's gonna carry this movie, unfortunately. To me, I could be wrong again, but
No, me personally, I think he was going to carry the movie with the old design. With the new design, it's 100 times better. It really is.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, with Jim Carrey being such a heavy actor, where like he's he's got to be the star of the show, basically,
Mm-hmm.
or like he flops. Like I just think he's gonna. I don't know. He might.
That's your
I don't
opinion,
know.
but you're wrong.
I'm
No, I'm just kidding.
Also, so something I also just realized, he's reading not just one Flash fucking comic. He's reading a shit ton.
Yeah.
He read a whole stack of fucking Flash comics. Oh my God.
So the Paramount Pictures you mentioned has like 2 point some million views. The One Media, which also posts trailers or whatever, has 1.9 million views.
MTV International has 204,000. Okay.
Why the fuck is MTV posting movie trailers? They don't even post music.
I don't know. Where? I'm excited. I'm like now I have a reason to
I am too.
look forward to a Sonic movie.
I've been looking forward to this as a huge Sonic fan, I've been looking to this for years. Like when they posted about it in, I think it was 2014 or 2015, that they were making a movie and they haven't yet found like someone to buy the license for it, someone, the cast, they were still in way pre-production form.
Mm-hmm.
And for it to come out the first time with the design and everything like that, huge punch in the gut. Like that was a huge disappointment for me to I was looking forward to like an actual Sonic movie for the longest time, just to have it come out like that. But now it's like faith has been restored.
That's one thing to call it. I'm happy with he doesn't have the fucking with the Sonic design. I'm happy that they didn't I'm happy that they didn't they basically brought back the '90s design. Because if they so the monologue they did in the first trailer, and if they all they had to do was basically make Sonic X into this movie and it would have worked. So I'm kind of glad
Yeah.
they took that extra step and made the '90s version instead, because that way it's more appealing, it's more entertaining, it's more because Sonic. Sonic X is cool. He was a badass, whatever, but he wasn't entertaining. Like he wasn't fun.
He was more,
He was
not necessarily edgy, but he was more, yeah, I was gonna say more serious.
Yeah. So that like if what they easily could have done was make that design and the old monologue, and it would have worked. It probably actually would have worked. But they went the extra step and redid the whole thing on a more energetic movie.
Now how do you feel personally about Sonic running into and meeting an adult versus like in Sonic X where
He met
he meets a child and like that's
Yeah.
who he tags along with on his adventures to stop Eggman versus having an adult sidekick or however you want to explain it.
basically he met Chris. he met Chris in Sonic X, and well, okay, so that scenario is a little different though, because in Sonic X, Sonic meets Chris because out of basically coincidence, then Sonic sticks around because Sonic was more of like the guardian angel, basically, of Chris, because he knew that. Because, well, let me rephrase this. I don't remember much. I remember most of basically after the whole Supersonic and Hyper Shadow thing, like when they were in space. Like I stopped watching, basically, because I thought it was dumb. But anyway,
Hyper Shadow.
yeah, that's what it's called. Am I wrong?
It's called Super Shadow. It's called Super Shadow.
No, it's Hyper Shadow. Supersonic Hyper Shadow.
It's not.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, Hyper Shadow's better.
Guarantee it.
Anyway, but Sonic was more of like the guardian angel because he knew that Chris would be in danger for helping Sonic, basically. That's what it seemed like to me,
Yeah.
anyway. So when you with the whole adult thing here, it just seems like they're like the cop meets tries to help out, and they're taking a road trip, basically.
Mhm.
So it's really different. I mean, you're the excuse me. You're the bigger Sonic fan. I mean, what do you think? Like, how do you feel about the changes?
I definitely think like obviously it would have been more of a kid movie if like he had like met a kid, kind of like the whole E.T. thing. Where to like the kid doesn't have the advantages of adult. They can't drive a car. They don't have money to pay for stuff.
Okay, so this is
They don't have any
this is
sense
more
of authority.
like higher teen, not to adult, but like let's say 14 to like 18 range.
Taken more serious.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
Yeah. Like that's what I was. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I was more. Oh my god, I'm so tired of seeing the Scooby Doo thing. I think one thing they kind of like fixed, like when they did the first Sonic, the voice actor, you could tell. Well, I don't know, maybe it was just me. Like you could tell that like he had to be very like strict and no like freedom on what he wanted to say, basically, or what like.
Yeah.
There was no improvising or any type of like I said, freedom on how you wanted to portray the character. He basically followed a script, like hard, like
Yeah.
like very hard. But like this one's more like he can be more open and more fun and more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yay, I get to play Sonic. Cool. The last one's like, yay, I get to play Sonic. Like, it's like, I guess I have to do this, you know.
You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
But this one seems like the opposite. It's like, fuck yeah, man, I'm about to blow this out of the park and be Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right, especially with the, like, I guarantee, like, the movie would have not gained a lot of money or anything with the old design. With the new design, I definitely think a lot more people are going to see it because it looks way more appealing.
How funny it would be if they introduced Tails and Knuckles and stuff as the Sonic Boom design characters.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Oh my god. Fucking Knuckles is a dunce cap. Yeah, fucking moron. But I don't know. This has me pretty excited, honestly.
Yeah, it does for me too. I can't wait to show my daughter.
Yeah. See,
And,
I bet your daughter. I bet your
Take
daughter.
her. I would love to take.
I absolutely think your daughter would love this.
Yeah, she actually does really like Sonic, and like all I did was show it to her, and she loved it. Like she watched it like when she used to come over, not used to come over, when she would come over or whatever, she would watch or ask to watch Sonic X. Like that'd be the first thing she'd ask,
Eh,
and then she would just literally watch it for hours.
yeah.
So
Well,
I just introduced it to her, but she actually loves it.
see, in the long run, what I'm happy about this, the way that this is now designed, is they can finally, like, hopefully this will appeal to like a new audience too, and wonder like who's Sonic, like, you know, why does this movie exist basically,
Yeah.
like basically bringing a new audience of people.
Yeah. When I took my daughter trick or treating, I actually dressed up a little bit as Sonic. Like obviously it was kind of cold, so I had like a coat and stuff. But I had the gloves and I had red shoes and I had like a little Sonic hood or whatever. And it was mainly a lot of little kids, like, between maybe the ages of 4 to 7, that were pointing me out or noticing it and saying hi and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So that's a good thing, though. That means there's a audience there. Just like hopefully this brings in more.
Yeah, definitely.
Like kids now are, especially around that age, is mainly like Sonic Boom fans, basically. Which
Right.
which is not a good thing. So
No, but I mean, have you actually seen the TV show of that?
no, I've played the game.
I haven't. Interesting enough, I haven't actually played the game. Played the demo, but that's about it. It's not bad. It's maybe a 6.0 out of 10 at best, to be honest. It's okay. It's good.
Well, what I've heard with the show, it's very like they're always breaking the fourth wall. They're always being catching clever. There's nothing like it's just poor writing, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Where you at now on the video?
I've replayed this like 6 times. I'm rewatching everything.
Same.
I want to look up that actor actually. No. So I wonder if he has like unlimited support. I wonder how he gets the coins. That was another thing I was thinking about.
That would be interesting. Like, yeah, like, how he gets the rings and stuff like that, and or if there's more, if he just holds on to them, because in the show, they're used similarly. Like, they're not used as warp rings. In the old 90s show and in Sonic X, they're used as power rings. Like, they give Sonic, like, extra strength and speed
Mm-hmm.
to give him the one up against Dr. Eggman.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Ben
how
Schwartz, by the way, is the voice actor of Sonic.
I'll say that's what I was thinking too.
But I'm not necessarily relieved, but kind of surprised in a good way that they decided to use the rings as a warp ring from in reference to comics.
Yeah, basically making the rings actually do something. All right.
So I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna send this to you.
All right. I'm in the video, but hang on.
This is just one of the references on like how they used the warp rings, or how the rings like were a thing.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end the video. As you can tell, I had a buddy of mine.
I sent it to you on Messenger.
Yeah, clearly. I had a buddy of mine help me out. He's a big Sonic fan. If you want to go check out his channel, I'll leave a link in the description. In that case, I will be uploading more. Just be patient. I'm slowly working my way back into the groove of uploading. Be sure to like and subscribe. Again, guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll check you guys later.